What is going on, everybody? So this video is going to be me collecting the rest of the Poe Souls in the game. I currently have 38. I guess I'm going to start in the Farum province. As you can see, I got 2 out of 6. So I'm going to have to try to find the other 4. I just found one now. Here I am currently in Hyrule Field, right around where I found that heart container or a piece of heart in that tree in the beginning of the game. So I'm gonna try to stick to the Farum province. If I have problems finding the couple of the other ones, I might jump to another province. But I'm gonna try to stick to one province at a time, collect all of them, and then move on. So the first one I didn't get is right over here on this bank, right where that bridge is at. Oh yeah, I didn't get that treasure chest underneath that bridge. I believe it's rupees. If you remember watching my credits, and they were showing that bridge, and there was an unopened chest underneath. I was like, I didn't even get that. Well, that's rupees. So it's not really a big deal. Okay, back in the Faron Woods. This is one of the first Poes I think we encountered in the game. Missed it. Alright, I found this Poe. This Poe's only out at night. And by the way, I was reading like game facts. From day to night, you have to wait 10 minutes, and there's no way to like play a song, of course, to change it from day to night like in the previous Zelda entries. I don't know why they didn't add that. I wish they would have, because hunting Poes is a real pain in the ass. But from what I read, if you warp to the Palace of Twilight and then come back into Hyrule Field, or just Hyrule in general, I guess it automatically turns day into night, and then if you want it to be day again, you can warp to the Sky Temple, City in the Sky, I guess. And that's supposed to turn it automatically into day once you warp back to Hyrule. I haven't tried that yet, so I might give it a try if I'm having, problems trying to find these things. And what do you know, there's one where I pulled out the Master Sword in the Sacred Grove. So this should be it in the Farum province. I might go to the Alden after this. And the lantern, the Poe lantern is really helping me out too. If you're in one certain screen, if a Poe's in the vicinity of that screen before it changes to the next, it'll light up, telling you that there's a Poe there. But what it doesn't tell you is, of course, can you find it at like daytime, or is it, available at night? It doesn't tell you that. So if your lantern lights up and you can't find it and say it's daytime, then it's probably going to show up at night, and vice versa. Okay, back in the Kakariko Gorge, I found every Poe in the Faron province. So there isn't any in the Ordon province, Ordona province, just to let you know. Okay, in Kakariko Village, there's actually 2. There's one up there near the tower where Talos stands, and there's one over here where, if you remember really early on in the game, I guess this was Barnes' storage hut that got burnt down. Let's kill this one first before it hits me, but... Oh, missed it again. Don't know what's going on. Don't know whether these, I assume these only show up at night since the town people are out and about during the day. Alright, in the graveyard. I don't know whether this one shows up at day or night. It might be both. But what I did was, I'll show you after I kill it. I actually left the screen so I could try to demonstrate it, but it was too late. So what I did was, some graves you can push to move, this one you can't, but this one you can. This Poe was actually underneath this one. So I just pushed it. Oh, I guess I can't do it anymore since I already did it. Yeah, but push this grave, I believe get in the back of it and just push it forward. And that reveals that Poe. Alright, since it's getting dark out, and this thing only shows up at night, go by the Howling Stone. Oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't, if you couldn't tell, I'm back at the Goron, well I should say Death Mountain Trail. I'm gonna claw shot up on these vines, where this little Goron's just chilling up here. This is where I found a piece of heart, if you remember. And this guy should be appearing right up here. Let me change into a wolf and prepare for his arrival. There he is. Oh, what the hell? That was strange. Okay, I'm back in the hidden village. I think this is the last Poe. And, oh, I know what I'm gonna have to do. This is the last Poe in, Eldon Province. And I think this sucker only shows up at night as well. Cats don't seem too afraid of it. Alright, let me check my map. 8 of 8, so I guess we're going to go on to the Lanayru. Alright, at the Lanayru province on this bridge, north of Hyrule Castle Town. This sucker only shows up at night as well. And after this, I think I'm heading to probably Upper Zoras River. Alright, I think right here, yeah, there's a big hole here. Oh, look at this, 2 of them. Come on. Oh, geez, locked off. Oh, nice, still had time to get it. So, all the other Poes, I had to go back and recollect because my power shut off for like an hour. So that was lovely. So I'll continue in the Lanayru province. Alright, I'm in Upper Zoras River here. I'm in Zora's domain by Mother and Child Rocks. I can actually see two Poes, one right here that I'm about to kill. Or it's about to kill me. Oh, wow, a chest that I never opened. Okay, looks like that other Poe is way up on this cliff here. Swim over to the other side. Don't know what I was doing there, but get off the... Alright, I think that was it in Zora's domain. I'm on the west side of Hyrule Castle Town. You remember this is where I use the Dominion Rod to collect the rupees. For some reason my B button wasn't working correctly. Okay, back at Lake Hylia. If you remember, this one eluded me like 2 or 3 times because of the missed jumps and the day change. Okay, this is the last one at Lake Hylia, and also Lanayru province. This is it. So let me double check my map here. So yeah, 19 out of 19. So I got, oh, hit the wrong button. Well, let me see. Got all the ones in the Lanayru. All the ones, yeah, in the Eldin and Pharaon, I believe. Yeah, 6 out of 6. So the next place I'm gonna head is the desert. I just need 2. All right, this is the spot, I guess, right when you shoot over from the cannon from Lake Hylia. I gotta make sure I actually lock onto the Poe and not the sandworms, which is causing me problems right now. How about if we get on here? Made that a little harder than what it really was. Okay, I'm back in the Arper's grounds. If you come right... Okay, this is where you fought King Booblin, I believe. So I guess return after you kill him. Or not kill him, but you know, after the battle's over. I believe it's the 3rd battle. Alright, so we're at Snow Peak. Right outside of Snow Peak Ruins after you snowboard all the way down here. This is like a clever place to, I guess, to put a Poe. Alright, so let me see here. Okay, so I have 60 Poes. So that is the last one, so let's go back to Hyrule Castletown and, I guess free Giovanni of his curse. He's back to normal. You did it. Look at me. I'm back to my old self again. Thanks to you, everything in my life is coming up roses. Ha ha ha. Oh, of course I need to thank you. Please accept this. Oh, 200 rupees. All right, I need to let my girlfriend know that I'm back. Thanks for all your help. All this money, what are we going to do with it? So I guess I'm gonna go back. Let me exit and then go back and see if this triggers me to get the last 2 stamps in the game. I don't know if I have to wait a couple days, but let's try it. Okay, he's not here, so that's a good sign. Say, I wonder where my owner went. If you find him, will you tell me where he might be? All right, so I heard he's at Thelma's bar. Let's see, where's... Oh, there he is. Doesn't look too happy. Wah, wah. I hadn't seen her in a while, and she started dating another man. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Uh-oh, my friends aren't here. Hi, Louise. Okay, so we're gonna head back to his house, and maybe this will trigger me acquiring the last 2 stamps. So as I'm heading there, I don't really have much to do. I can always, like I said, go back to the Cave of Shadows, see if I can pass that. And maybe try out like the fishing hole. But that's really it. So hopefully this is it. Oh, it's you. I see. So my master got dumped, huh? Well, I guess it goes to show that for humans, it's not all about money. I guess that means we don't need any more money, so you can take it all. Wow. Here, take this too. Okay, it's the Rupee stamp. And then, okay, this triggers the last stamp. Here we go. Twilight Midna. You collected 49 stamps. Well done. Here's a special stamp as a reward. So, oh yeah, so I guess we can just keep coming back. Well, let's try it. Let's exit and then come back. See if we'll get another 200. Do you have to, I guess you can't, I guess you have to like either spend a few, and I don't know how that works. But anyways, like I said, that is it. I found all the pieces of heart, all the Poe Souls. Sorry that I couldn't like put it into one video. All the bugs, yeah, all the Poe Souls, all the stamps. So, yeah, like I mentioned, I might try the fishing hole game and the Cave of Shadows again. I swear that I got to the last level of the Cave of Shadows and I died. I looked it up, and the last room was very familiar, very similar to what they were describing in the walkthrough. So I actually think I was in the last room, and then, of course, I got killed. So I guess I will see you at one of those two places, the fishing hole or the Cave of Shadows.